But yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no,
I'll shut up now. We'll talk about the fights. Yeah,
So,
so
no,
did you watch back the Izzy versus Vittori 1?
I watched the highlight parts of the car. I watched it like last week. I watched it again yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Gone over the highlights of it, really.
Yeah.
What do you reckon for
What
the
did you
first fight,
think?
judge-wise? Okay.
Well, I thought it was right. I thought Izzy did win 2-1. But this is what I do think. I think Vittori in the last round, if he implies that straight away in this fight, he might have a chance of winning. Do you know, like taking him down, try to beat him up or even submit him? I think if Vittori implies that game plan straight away, Vittori could actually win. But if he tries to strike with him and then try to take him down, I think Izzy. But then again, maybe if he gets him down third, fourth, or fifth. But yeah, I don't know. I think Vittori's got a good chin as well. I mean, I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to go with Vittori. Decision.
Yeah, nice. I like that. That's similar to what I've been saying to Evan. I've been having arguments with people on Twitter and Instagram and whatever because they've picked for Tory. Yeah. But that's the way I am. I'll always, if I think the underdog's got a slight chance, I'll back them just because to go against Evan. Really, it's nice to see the underdog win. Even though Izzy's a big fan favorite, it'd be nice to see Vittori win first Italian champ. But you can see he's proud. He wants to take it back. You can see he's confident. He's gonna do it. And But like you saying about,
I don't like what
the game plan. Go on.
I don't like what Izzy was saying. Like when you were taking the mick out of his looks and stuff. I thought it's kind of like Darren Till did it the one off, and I thought, okay, fair enough, the once, and then to make it thing, take the piss out of someone's looks. I just don't think that's cool.
Yeah, you're against stuff like that. I know you hate all the bad trash talking, but
yeah. When it gets one off, bro. 1 off, 2 off, yeah, fair enough, But when someone goes overboard about someone's looks, I'm like, people kill themselves with mental health. I'm like, yeah, I don't go that far. There's lows. Like you can take the piss out of his jiu-jitsu, you can take the piss out of his wrestling, you can take the piss out of his striking. But when you go in like personal, I'm like, nah, that's weak.
Yeah, but on the other side of it, people would have the opinion that if you're mentally weak like that, you're not going to last as a fighter anyway. You can't afford to be mentally weak. Do you get what I mean? That's his job, is to be tough.
Yeah, but there's tough and there's being stupid. Like, for instance, there's just toughness and there's just like disrespect. But there's just, I don't like it. No, I don't. Flat out, don't like it.
I think if they didn't have a fight booked in, if the fight was over and then he started slagging off his looks and dissing him that way, then I think fair enough. It's the point of bullying now. But when there's a fight booked,
no, Izzy would do that. He would. Yeah, but Izzy does do that, bro. He still did it to Costa. He would do that.
Yeah, I suppose
he would.
I've seen Izzy being like that after fights. I don't know.
Yeah, he is like
I like Vittori. Vittori seems like a tidy guy. He's a good guy. Like you were saying, if he puts his game plan in early on, that's the way to be successful, Izzy. But I disagree. Izzy's entire game plan, think how much he's worked on stopping them takedowns. If he comes in too early and forces his takedowns, he's going to get caught with a knee, an uppercut, an elbow, something nasty on the way. I think he has to.
No, not force, but
he has to work it well, doesn't he?
Yeah. When he gets up against the cage, because they'd be up at one point, it's going to be up the cage, and that's the time to get the takedown.
Yeah,
but that's what it's hard. It's easier said than done. Yeah, it's easy said than done, but that's bro, I'm gonna have to have some of those biscuits. My body's killing. I'm getting stomach cramps, stomach pains. That's how hungry I am, bro. Trust me, bro. This is one thing for the fight game is horrible. Is cutting weight. Cutting weight is horrible. Oh, you ever get stomach pains without hunger?
There's a lot of people in the early amateur career now. They're not even going to bother cutting weight, are they? They're going to fight the weight they walk around on. So it's going to benefit you doing it early on anyway. So
yeah, I know.
It's going to be good for you. Stick it up.
Oh yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna have two more. Hang on, 2 more biscuits. Like I'll tell you what I'm eating. They're called baked cheese fins. You ever cheese fins? Like fins cheese biscuits. They're called cheese biscuits.
I don't see meat and stuff like that. I just scoffed a full plate and tuna pasta. I need to rub it in.
It's got 0.5 sugars, so it's literally nothing. Literally nothing.
Happy days. You trained today? What training have you done?
Today I did boxing, kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, MMA, and a little bit of fitness training. I did a run. Well, I was doing a run earlier. What's that, bro?
Quiet day, is it?
Yeah. Well, good day. Good day, man. But
Right,
yeah.
pretty much I finished the production. Are you going to give me a round or what? You going to give me a round on the way of a finish, or what? Or are you just going to stick with Vittori?
A round. I said Vittori decision. I said that. Decision, yeah.
Alright, on my predictions, I've got Blitz. They're similar to what you're saying, but I've gone for late start bits because it's by takedowns. I don't think you'll get the first 3 rounds if you can't take him down. But I think when he gets him down, he's put a lot of work in keeping him to the floor. So if he gets him there, hopefully he can get a finish when he's on the ground. I like Izzy, but it'd be nice to see Vittori take him out.
So you reckon he's going to do him in the 3rd round, you?
Vittori, 4th round, I'll go with.
Alright, 4th round.
Start coming into the fight on the 4th round and hopefully takes him out straight away.
Could do. Sounds smart. Yeah. Not against that. Could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go, bro?
Gonna go for Figueiredo,
Yeah,
or Diaz Edwards?
I can't debate that, bro, because I know it sounds. People might be thinking, "Oh, what the heck? You're going against Izzy?" Yeah, I am. But yeah, I'll go on the next one.
So many people are disagreeing. It's madness.
I know.
And I understand, because I do see the hype was behind this. I love Izzy, but I don't know, just the build up to this, something's different. It feels different, and I don't know. I like Vittori.
Yeah, there's a feel to it, isn't there? There's a feel, definitely. The next fight, bro, Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards. I think I'm gonna stay straight. I think Leon Edwards is gonna beat him. I think. Do you see Nate Diaz at the press conference? That's the first time I've ever seen Nate Diaz really didn't care.
Humble.
Proper didn't care.
Yeah, they're well on the topic.
Okay.
Wow. I've been waiting for that.
Wow.
Right. Diaz. He seems. What it is with Diaz? What I think is after corner all that trash talk is right. And with Diaz, what you mean is he don't seem interested, is he? He don't give a shit.
No.
Yeah, what I think that is, he's been through all these fights where there's been a lot of trash talk.
You're right, bro.
People think they gotta talk shit to him and stuff. But Diaz, he's a jiu-jitsu guy. I think he believes in competition. He'd peacefully do competition if the opposition took it that way. He said a bad word about him. In Diaz's eyes, he's going into the competition. If he wins or loses, he knows he's still got the same star power. So that's why he seems like he just don't give a shit. But I know Diaz is he'll turn up and he'll brawl her out.
You said about Nate Diaz is a killer and all that, right? I was just basically saying this. Nate Diaz is good and everything, but Leon Edwards is on a 9-win streak. You know what I mean? The guy is on a killing streak.
Oh, yeah. That's not my prediction. You know that was just the talk about what I think about Diaz. Seems like he's interested in a press conference and stuff. That was nothing to do with coming up to this fight. My opinion for the fight is completely different. We'll see in a minute now. I just think that on the conferences and he doesn't feel the need to hype his fights up anymore. And he is a respectful guy.
No.
Say, fuck this person, fuck that person. But he's a competition guy. That's what he's about.
Yeah, 100%. You didn't say a single thing. People were saying, Diaz. He's class, isn't it?
I love that. I love sitting there watching the press conference. Come on at the start. Somebody asked him a question. The crowd goes, Diaz. I think it was John Morgan, is it? The question at the start. And just looked at the audience. Diaz. The camera goes on and he's Snapchatting all the crowds. It's just, what a cool guy.
That's tough. He filmed
Brandon.
He goes, what? He goes, what was the question?
What a cool bloke, isn't it? Who can't like Diaz? The only person who don't like Diaz is people who dress like lawyers.
True. I prefer Nick Diaz though. I like his older brother more.
I think Nick's got a bit more intelligence than Nick has.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't listen to Nick speak much, to be honest, but I love watching Nate Diaz. He can talk. He can say 2 words a whole press conference, and it'll be the most viewed press conference of the year.
Bro, you not seen Nick Diaz then?
Yeah, of course. I've watched Nick Diaz. I've watched his fights and stuff, but I love Nick.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of stuff to do with Nick, so I could say Nate is more blah blah than Nick. I could be wrong, but they both just each other deep down.
Nate even says it. Nate would say it himself. He said that Nick was the original gangster. He was the original one, and Nick helped Nate. Yeah. Exactly. Nate's the younger one.
What do you think about Nick coming back?
I don't know.
Do you reckon he will?
I reckon he will, but I don't know if it's a good thing because I don't think he needs to. Like, he's a name, he's a brand, like he's an animal. Like, so he doesn't need to. This is like he's been out of the game so long, and just like Nate, he doesn't need to. Like, he's got his brand. He can make money without being in the UFC. Do you know what I mean? Just selling
Yeah, you say
logos.
that, but imagine he went and bust Jake Paul up for 50 million. That's well worth his time.
With Logan Paul.
Diaz brothers, I think, into that kind of stuff. I think they do all that. You just money in it. They go for the money.
Yeah, I think if you do that, yeah, definitely. No, I agree.
And Nick Diaz is begging Dana for a fight, and Dana's been saying for a while he doesn't really want to, and he's finally given in. And I think that's because Nick Diaz has mentioned he'll go elsewhere otherwise.
Fair dues. Fair enough. Then yeah, I can't wait for that. That'd be sick to watch, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him go out together. Hopefully, it wouldn't be a bad ending, like, because to be honest, he should have walked away by now. But it'd be nice to see.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for Nicky. We don't think it's good for Nick at all. But yeah, I mean,
Diaz and Edwards. What do you think? How's it gonna go?
Leo and Edwards were just either two things. Doctor will stop it because of cuts, because Nate cuts a lot, really bad. He's always been cutting really bad. But back in the day, bro, in UFC, like, you can get cut up to pieces, and the referee still won't stop it. Whereas these days now, because it's like, it's getting almost like boxing now. Do you know, like boxing, they stop it really early. UFC these days now are starting to get stopped really easy, and Nate Diaz gets cut up really bad. So
yeah, but on the other hand, a lot of the refs and doctors, they know Diaz. They know him before he steps into the octagon. They know if he gets a cut, you give him all the chance you can give him. So he lying about.
Yeah, well, they stopped the what's it called, Jorge Masvidal fight, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm good, and they stopped it. There was no need to stop it, bro. Like, there's no need to stop it. They stopped it.
Controversial one. They got to fight it back. They got to back, surely. There's still
That's
plenty
meant
of
to be
big fights for Diaz. I think that's why he's comfortable in the presses and he knows the big fights are still there.
That's true. That's true. I mean,
He
even
needs
if he
to have
loses, he's got Tony Ferguson.
You are?
Yeah. Even if he loses this fight, he's still got Tony Ferguson, you know, because Tony Ferguson's on a losing streak. So
yeah,
he's got Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, it could be Tony. He could beat Tony, but hopefully. Then he got a trilogy with McGregor. He's got to run it back with Masvidal. The fights are there for him.
I mean, is he not on a 2-fight losing streak right now, Nate?
Who's Nate fought last? I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. I should know this.
No, I'll look now. I thought, is it not Masvidal and Conor?
Yeah, Diaz fought for 2 years. That was Masvidal, wasn't it? And then Conor before that.
Yeah. Look.
Was there a fight in between Conor and Diaz? On Conor and Masvidal?
I don't think so. I'm looking at it right now.
Anyway? Cut about. You said if he gets a cut and stop, what was the second point he was going to make?
Well, hold up. I just want to check. Hang on. Mixed martial arts record. Let's have a look. Oh, he did. He beat Andy Pettis in between.
Pettis, yeah, that's the one. So he's on one fight loss.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No,
it's not bad at all. Yeah, it's all right.
And anyway, they're all them fights with big fights, massive fights, guaranteed. They all done good pay-per-views.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. When Diaz does, people want to see him.
The Nate Diaz fight. Who do you reckon wins then?
I got Edwards to win. I'd love Diaz to pull it off, but I've got to be realistic. I think Leon Edwards, he got heavy leg kicks. You've seen the way Diaz steps on his front leg. And that's the recipe for beating Diaz. Battered his legs down. I think he battered his front leg. Eventually, Leon will go upstairs and, like you said, I got the same thing as you. Either cut Diaz, probably. I've gone very specific. To cut the scar tissue over his right eye and fight to get stopped for that.
Yeah, that's how I think.
I know he gets cut over his right eye.
Yeah, that's how I'm going. That's what I'm going for.
Is it the same eye how Masvidal stopped him? Is his right eye?
It was the right eye.
Yeah, well, I've read up about it, and apparently it's his right eye. It's got bad scar tissue. I'm not sure if that's a Masvidal one, but he's been cut up there many, many times over the fights, and Leon's very precise. He got power in his shots. You can just pick him off and cut him up. You've seen him throwing elbows and chucking knees. He can use everything, all different limbs. I don't know. He can do a lot with kicks, knees,
Yeah.
elbows. He's got to cut him at some stage. Diaz
He's
gets caught a lot.
he's very good at striking as well. He's very good at lower highs, elbows, kicks, leg kicks, high kicks, punches. Sharp, very sharp, and he's fighting a guy who gets cut up, and this is a guy who's going to be throwing sharp shots. So I think he gets stopped by cuts, which is sad because, like, again, back in the day, that UFC would have kept the fighters going on longer, but because now it's more mainstream, it's like they can't do that because the UFC would get bashed, because like during lockdown, there's some fights people were like Anthony Smith, for instance, fought Glover Teixeira. I don't know if you saw that, and then Glover just battered him, right, and it was absolute battering. The referee should have stopped it way ages ago, and the UFC would get really, yeah. Yeah, exactly. He took way too much damage and just get bashed. The UFC got really, really bashed for it. So now, like, they're really, they see anybody getting, damaged. It's like they're quick to stop it. So it's not good for Nate.
Yeah, do you think that's been has been a big, like, it's affected it loads? A lot of the people who watch it, they haven't been into MMA for years. They'll tune in on TV. They see their kids watching it maybe, and they see blood all over the TV. They see people breaking their bones. And they threaten these people have an impact on the rules that change and the more safety measures put in place and stuff like that.
I do. My opinion would be, for them people, don't watch it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what most people say. There's one thing that I do kind of agree with, though, for safety reasons, and I've heard you talk on one of your podcasts before. We might as well talk about it now. The calf kicks.
Yeah.
Calf kicks are getting massive in UFC now, as soon as they've been used, especially when Poirier used them against McGregor. Now, the world has had the eyes on that calf kick, and Poirier's talked out about it, that he received them kicks before. He knows what they feel like, he knows how bad they hurt and damage him, so he just put it into his arsenal and added them in. I do kind of agree with it. It should be banned because the only way to block. Well, I'll let you carry on from there. Go on. What do you think? What's your opinion on that?
No, go on.
You're the fighter. So check your kicks.
Yeah, exactly. The way to block a calf kick can almost break the opponent's leg. So, like, that's why you saw. What's good? Didn't mean check it that much. Well, he did. If you saw Chris Weidman when he did that kick, that was going to be a calf kick, and he broke his leg. He broke his own leg by chucking a kick, and he got checked.
I'm right in saying that's after the Poirier McGregor fight, wasn't it? So there's a chance that Chris Weidman had watched that fight, or the other fighter had watched the fight.
Yeah, you're right.
Check a calf kick, and that's happened from that. Yeah. So I think you're right.
Yeah.
More and more injuries are going to happen from a lot of fighters trying to add that to the arsenal.
And not just him. Actually, Chris Weidman, when he fought Anderson Silva went for a calf kick way back, and Anderson Silva broke his leg on Chris Weidman. And there's a way of checking. Yeah, there's a way of checking it. You flick your leg back a tiny bit and push your leg forward, and it's like a kata. You know the katas that are breaking boards in like karate. Yeah. They place the boards on a specific area. So if you hit dead in the center, even little kids can do. You watch little kids breaking boards. If you hit the center, the boards break. And that's exactly what's happened. When they kick really low, their shin is going flat out, like when you go in a thigh, you go and open over. It's like a loop. But when you go for the calf, it's like a straight dagger. So if you drive your shin down, it's like it's an easy break. It's an easy break on the opponent's leg. It's very dangerous. And the thing is, it's only working now because people aren't checking. And when you see more legs breaking, I'm telling you, that's going to get banned.
I'm calling for it now, actually. I reckon Leon Edwards put that into his game. Now we're going to see them calf kicks against Diaz tomorrow.
Yeah, you know why? Because Nate never checks leg kicks, does he? Never checks leg kicks.
No, exactly. And if he's added that in, that's going to be damage. He's not going to get to. Something we haven't talked about. It's a 5-round fight. Would you reckon that benefits? As we're on topic now, I think if he puts them calf kicks in, it doesn't go past the 3rd round.
I don't think it changes anything, to be honest with you. I still think Leon wins. I think Leon wins. I don't think that 5 rounds don't change anything. Leon's a
Yeah,
good
that's what I mean.
five-round
But
fighter as well.
if he starts doing the leg kicks early, he's got some hard leg kicks. If he puts some leg kicks in early, I don't think the extra 2 rounds matter. I don't think it goes that distance, to be honest. Leon's a very good striker. He's accurate. You got 3 rounds to pick him apart, and I think he'll do it.
No, exactly. I agree. I know it sounds weird, but it's crazy. I don't want to be agreeing with everybody because I liked a bit of debate, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's hard not to go with Diaz. You know what I mean? Diaz is my boy. I like Diaz. Yeah, there's not many stoners in the UFC for a start. Do you see him trying to pass Brandon Moreno a joint on the press conference?
Yeah, I didn't see if it was a joint or not, but they said there's a guy talking said he tried to pass you something there. What was it? And then Romeo was saying like, "Oh no, he's a real good guy. He's a nice guy." He's like, an idea.
Yeah, he gives him
And
a
then he
fist
fist
bump on
bumping.
stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was
John
sick.
Morgan, no, I think it's John Morgan, the other guy. He comes back to Diaz and says, "What was that you were trying to pass him a couple of minutes ago?" That's that chronic right there, baby. You know what's up. The crowd goes nuts. You gotta love Nate Diaz. You gotta. As someone who
Oh,
smokes
man.
weed and watches UFC, you have to love Nate Diaz.
That guy's nuts, isn't he? He is nuts. He is crazy.
Yeah.
I
Right,
love
should we get on to the last fight? Probably highly likely going to be the best fight of the night.
I'm looking forward to this fight more than anything, bro. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah. Do you want to go first, bro? Or do you want me to go first?
Right, first of all, if anyone hasn't seen the first fight, talk us through the first fight. How do you think that fight went from start to finish?
For me? Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Right, so first round, Figueiredo. And then it was easy. Figueiredo could even been, it was an easy round first round. But then second round, I think I gave, I think I gave Monreal 4 rounds after that. Personally, I gave Monreal 4-1.
Yeah, and the
I
point
couldn't believe. Yeah, so that's why I couldn't believe he won. Got a draw. Well, we got a draw.
Yeah, but before we carry on, I had the exact same opinion as you. I watched the first time round, and I thought that as I was watching it, I was scoring it, because I knew it was the fight of the year, but I have to admit I didn't watch it until like a week or two ago. And so I watched the fight, and couldn't remember who had won, so I just watched the fight start to finish, judged it. Same as you, I had Moreno 4-1, and the other point taken down as well. And when I seen the score, and I thought, Jesus Christ. So I watched the fight again and tried to sort of edge towards giving Figueiredo more rounds. And you can give them rounds in between, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't agree with the judging in the UFC at all. They need to be judges from inside the UFC rather than sticking.
I think they're trying to make this guy that Brazilian, because I think what it was, right? The flyweights lost 2 people. They lost Demetrius Johnson, who went to ONE FC, who people were claiming like to be the best. They swapped him for Ben Askren, didn't they? And they were like claiming that he's one of the best pound for pound fighters in MMA. He went to ONE FC, and then what's his name? Triple G left that division and retires, and then this guy Figueiredo is just like coming through and just murking people, like taking people out. So they're like trying to sell him as like this next big thing, and then all of a sudden, as soon as like they promoted him, this Mexican geezer just beating him like straight away, and I'm thinking they probably thought, oh, we can't give him a win, but we can give him a draw. So it's just naughty, isn't it? And they just screwed him over.
If there's anything dodgy happening behind the scenes, I think it's more of the case of as soon as it got to the end of the fight and Dana or whoever's in charge there had seen the fight had gone the full distance. If there's anything dodgy behind the scenes, the word gets put in there and then by someone who'd make this a rematch. This has to be a draw, so it's got to be rematched.
Yeah. 100%.
So everyone's thinking the same thing.
Exactly. It was money. Don't you think about money, though? He's happy to see a rematch. He's thinking money. It's a mega fight.
Of course. He came in the octagon. He said to Moreno straight away, I think that was the best flyweight fight that I've ever seen in the UFC history.
Yeah, 100%, mate. It was mine as well. But bro, you're talking to a guy. I said to me earlier, and I felt terrible. I said it near someone who was really small, and I said this. I said, mate, you're talking to someone who doesn't like watching small people fight. I didn't say that. I use another word, but I'm not going to say it here. But like, I said,
I know the word. Go on, I know.
Midgets.
You don't like watching midgets fight.
I said, you're talking to someone who doesn't like watching midgets fight. I said, right? And I shouldn't have said that, but wrong what Tom was saying, because one of the people near me was small, and I felt bad. I shouldn't have said that because it's wrong. But I said to him, I said,
6'2" Johnny walked into my flat the other day. Came in and the first thing he said to me, "Do you like watching midgets fight? 5'6". He's looking up. He's thinking, "No, thanks."
Sorry, bro. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. But what I'm trying to say here, though, is I don't like when this fight was on, bro. I remember staying up for it and thinking, oh, whatever, this is gonna be crap. You know what I mean? Little people. What's the point of watching Little People? And I watched it, bro. I was on the edge of my
knockouts
seat.
and stuff, didn't it?
Bro, exactly. And I was like, oh, my seat. And I thought, mate, I take back what I said. I even think I did a post about it. People must have thought, what a dick. I think I even said that. But like,
yeah, no, I agree with you. It's like a heavyweight thing, you know. It's heavyweight.
Yeah.
People who watch a heavyweight fights they expect bigger knockouts, and it's different these days. The heavyweights they're more professional. A lot of the heavyweights they don't stand on brawl. It's different.
Oh, France
they
is
can't
fun
take
to watch,
gunshots.
bro. France is fun to watch, so you can't not say France is not fun to watch.
Of
You
course,
stay
yeah.
up for
He's
France
the
and
hardest
go.
hitting punch on the planet.
yeah, exactly, bro.
Literally is.
Do you know when he knocked up? Well, we knocked up Rosenstrike in like 8 seconds or 10, 11 seconds or something. I was like, okay, okay,
What a scary human.
yeah.
Imagine he played rugby. He'd run in towards you on a rugby pitch.
No, I'll be like, oh, guys, I'm sorry, I just can't tackle him today. I don't know what's going on. Like,
I'm not feeling well.
No, bugger that. No, thank you. Powerhouse, but no,
Right.
like a.
Anyway, yeah, let's go back to the fight. We go to
Yeah.
carry on. He was only in the second round. What do you think? Right, give Moreno 4-1. You said. Do you agree? Have you watched it back? Do you still go with that?
Yeah, still go with that. 4-1.
Yeah,
4-1.
Watch. You can give another round to Figueiredo. Maybe you can see which other round was given, but I completely disagree. But anyway, yeah, rematch is here now. So how are we looking at this fight?
Oh well, I'm going with my heart this fight, not my mind. Because if I go with my mind, I could be. I'll tell you what my mind says. My mind says that apparently Figueiredo was ill, and that he was spewing up in his something whatever. I don't know what's going on, right? And now he's gonna be 100% this fight. So my mind says maybe he's gonna try and knock him out, and that could happen. But my heart, I'm going with my heart just because I loved what Moreno did the first fight, and I'm gonna say Moreno is gonna finish him in the second round.
Is that because he said at the press conference the second round?
Did he actually say that? Even though he said it in the second round, did he say that?
Yeah, he said, I want to get the fight done early. Maybe the second round, go back to the hotel and eat some pizza. I love the food this year. It's the best thing about being a fighter is the food, which I didn't really understand, but that's what he said.
Is that if he's Mexican? Right? They love food, don't they, Mexicans? Yeah.
Yeah, Mexican loves the American food, like burgers and pizzas and stuff.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Monreal, man. That's the guy I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with him in the second round. I didn't even know he said second round, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for. What are you going for, bro?
What, Moreno TKO?
I'm gonna go by knockout. Yeah. You can hit him and finish him off. Yeah.
Nice. I'd love to agree with you because, like you said, with Moreno, it's the Diaz factor again. You've got to love the guy, what he's done, and you can see all the hype he's getting, the fans he's gained since the last fight. He's not used to it, and he's humbled by it. I love to see that in a guy. He hasn't he doesn't think he's a dog's bollocks. He's loving it. I do see in the press conference when somebody asked Moreno if he'd like to be a star in the UFC, and he asked Dana, is he a star? Dana said, if you win this fight, Mexico's going to go nuts for you. And the excitement in his face, I love seeing that. It's just seeing a guy making his dreams. It's brilliant, that is.
It is brilliant.
But
it really
anyway,
is.
back to reality. I think Figueiredo. What I've got for a prediction is Figueiredo to win by KO in the first fight. He's way too powerful. He just looked like he was 2 weights above him when he was throwing the jab. He can knock people out with that jab. I thought he was going to take him out with the jab at the start of the first round. Yeah, Moreno was strong all the way through the fight. He took a lot, but basically he took an eye, didn't he? He did step back. He did have good movement to land some shots, but I don't know. When the shots landed from Figueiredo, they were powerful shots, but he only stayed in that fight by being a tough guy. But being a tough guy doesn't win rounds and doesn't get KOs. So I got Figueiredo by KO for this fight. I'm not gonna say really. I can't really put a timing on it, but I just think at some point he's gonna land and he's gonna land hard. And
see what you're saying there. Do you saying that? I kind of like. My mind's telling me that Figueiredo is going to get a knockout, but I don't want to. I just don't want to agree with it. I'm going against it.
You gotta go with your heart sometimes. If you're not too invested in the fight, you just have to go with your heart.
I am invested, mate. I'm full out invested. I love Monreal so much that I wouldn't feel good wanting Figueiredo to win. So I'm gonna go with one of those. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. I struggle to relate with the Brazilians in the press conference and things. If they talk in different language, I find it hard to relate. I don't mind like listening to the be repeated by the people who ask the questions and they say it in English, but you can't relate as much when you can't listen to the words that come out their mouth, what they're actually saying. So I'm like watching Moreno compared to watching Figueiredo because he's just more likable. But maybe it'd be the other way around if Figueiredo could just speak English and you could actually understand.
No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. He's cheated quite a few times, bro. Figueiredo's cheated a lot. He cheated a few times in one Moreno fight. Yeah, he's cheated in the other fights before. He had a fight with no contest. He had to go to a fight again. He's cheated quite a few times. And in the Moreno one, he poked him in the eyes when he was on the ground. He kicked him in the balls. He's a nasty person, bro. And he pushed him. Did you see at the end when they went face off? Like, Moreno and he was nice, be respectful, and Figueiredo pushed him for no reason.
Any idea why? I seen that video get uploaded and someone put the title as Figueiredo give Moreno the Wonder Boy push. Do you know what's that about?
I think the reason why I call him the Wonder Boy push is because Wonder Boy is a nice guy and he's a good guy. And basically, what it's basically saying is that the other guy is being really nice and respectful, and he pushed him. He's saying that what's caused the Wonder Boy, not Figueiredo. What's caused Wonder Boy? Monredo's the Wonder Boy because basically he's like a nice guy, and he gave him a push because he didn't know what to do because he was being too kind, so he pushed him. I think that's what it is because.
I love that as well. After he got pushed, Moreno turned. He's out to the crowd. He's bigging himself up, and everyone's cheering for him. You've got to love it. I hope he can get it done tomorrow. I really do. I hope it goes 5 rounds again. Really good fight to watch, and
Same.
The decision, majority decision.
Same. I can't. I hope so, man. I mean, my mind was telling me that Figueiredo's going to knock him out, and just because I thought about him being ill, and he's got power, and like you said, he does look like a freaking featherweight. He's a flyweight, but he looks like a featherweight, doesn't he? Figueiredo. Yeah, he does. So, but it was crazy. He did amazing the first fight. So, just hope he does the second fight. I hope he does it the business this time, man. I can't wait. Even talking about this makes me can't wait to watch this, bro. I genuinely can't wait to watch that fight. That's gonna be, it's gonna be an amazing fight, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. After the fights are over, we'll book in the podcast for straight after, shall we?
Yeah, definitely. Sounds
probably,
brilliant.
Probably link up in between the fights and as well have some immediate reactions afterwards.
Man, one time, bro, when the fights got to come around yours, stay over and we just freaking do it live, like do a live talk. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Instagram or something.
I'm setting up microphones. I'm going to get some new equipment. Get everything ready. And once all that's done, that'll be every weekend.
Oh, mate, I'll be down for that. That's brilliant, bro. That sounds brilliant.
Yeah, my mate, Brad Payne, he's one of my best mates. The one I said is going to come on here and have a chat with us now and again. He'll probably come down. Yeah, he'll come on the podcast. He'll have a chat. He loves his MMA. Not many of my mates, people I'm friends with, are into MMA properly, so it's nice to have. He's my one mate that I can talk to about MMA and stuff. And now I see you and speak to you a bit more. It's nice to have these conversations with different people with different opinions.
That'd be sick. But we get a table, right? Joe, like, have you seen what's that show called? Have you seen the True Geordie guy?
Yeah, the big
True Geordie podcast. Yeah, true. Yeah. Have you seen their setup? They got like a big table, and they watch like a TV, but you can't see the TV. And then they got the volume off, and they got the headset. Oh, if we can get headsets, so we can hear the volume in our headset. Do you get me?
Yeah, so we can react live.
Yeah, exactly. So we can hear what they're saying. That's what they did. Yeah, okay.
That could be done.
Yeah. That's what we do. So then we're listening to them, and then that, yeah.
Right, we finished all the predictions. I'm gonna have a quick look on the prelims and undercard, see if there's anything we can maybe have a quick chat about on there. But I don't believe there is though.
No, okay.
Damian Maia and Bilal. We're going for a quick one on there because I obviously know you've probably got an opinion.
Wow! What a fight! That is a great fight.
I can't believe we haven't said and the one after that. Paul Craig and Jamal Hill. Are you interested now at all?
Wow! Yeah. I'm gonna say Paul Craig. I'm gonna say Paul Craig against Jamal Hill. I know he's undefeated, but I'm going Paul Craig.
Yeah, I changed my opinion. I went for Jamal Hill first, but after I looked up on them both, I didn't really know who Paul Craig was, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I looked up on him a bit more, and he's gonna get a submission at some point. Whether this guy's unbeaten or not, if this Paul Craig gets in the right position, he's gonna nail him. His submission I'm going for.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for as well. I think it is well, and Bilal's got a real hard fight against Damian Maia. I know Damian Maia lost to like Gilbert Burns, but like
he's dangerous in every fight.
Yeah, like the jiu-jitsu is like another level. You know what I mean? So Bilal's fighting a beast. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not in that. He hasn't been given an easy fight by any means. He could have taken a much easier fight than Damian Maia.
Yeah, I know. That's just crazy. But the thing is,
I'm
Damian Maia.
I'm gonna go with Bilal on that fight, though.
I'm gonna go with Damian Maia. I truly believe that Damian Maia is the only guy. The only people we lose to is amazing grapplers, and I don't think that Bilal's amazing grappler. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Damian Maia.
He can wrestle, can't he? If I remember rightly, didn't he wrestle? No, he didn't. He didn't. Why am I thinking he fought Kevin Holland?
No, he didn't fought Kevin Holland. No, that's Vittorio, I think you're talking about.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to get his recent fights up there. I can't get them up.
I'll tell you now. Who was Bilal?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look now. You got him up, have you?
Say again.
So Bilal recently fought. Bilal fought Leon Edwards. That was a no contest. Then he fought Diego Lima, and he won by decision. Who else is he fought? Let's have a look. Who's he fought? Let's have a look. Wiki. Wikipedia.
There we go. I got it. Diego Lima, Lyman Good, Takashi Sato, Curtis Melanda. He lost to Jeff Neal. He hasn't fought names at all, really.
He's got Tim Means. That's a good one. And Jordan Main is a good fighter as well. And he's lost to Vicente Luque. He lost to Vicente Luque. Is an animal. Trust, Vicente Luque is an absolute animal. He lost to him.
Yeah, like you said, he lost that fight.
He did. Let's see.
That was on the Eddie Alvarez and Conor McGregor card.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't really know who Bilal was at that stage, to be honest.
No, Bilal was. Remember the name. That's his name. Remember the name. Bilal. Remember the name. Mohammed, is it? That's his name.
Yeah. That's him. Yeah. I'm gonna put him together when this one. I think he can get Damian Maia out of the way. He's a younger, fresher guy. If he stays on the feet, he could just make it an easy night.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna go with Damian Maia. I think he's gonna submit him.
Nice. He's just take him at some point.
I can't tell you when. If I tell you when, then fine. I'm gonna go with. I got first round, but it could be any time in the fight. You're gonna submit him.
Nice. Right, we leave it as that then, John.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Bless you, man. Thank you, man.
You got a busy day tomorrow. You got a podcast booked in for 7 in the morning. Yeah, it's up 3 in the morning now.
Yeah, he's messed up at night. I just realised he's matched meant to be 7:30 at night.
Is it?
Yeah. I have to tell him.
At least you got mess it anyway.
No worries, man. Bless you, mate. I'll let him know now.
All right, good night, mate. I'll give you a ring tomorrow. I'll see how we're doing. See what we're doing that tomorrow.
No worries. Bless you. Take it easy, Ash. Thank you, bro.
All right. You too. Ciao, John.
Ciao, bro. No, mate.